Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I will be showing you the 2022 Genesis GV70. This one is the base trim, so I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood there is a 2.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 300 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque, and the fuel economy numbers are 22 in the city, 28 highway, and 24 combined. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2022 Genesis GV70. If you guys are interested in the standard features it has, just go ahead and pause the video. And the price with destination is $43,170. If you guys are curious about the color is called Mana Red, and it does look pretty good on this base trim. Anyways, there is 4 trims to choose from. The base, which is the standard, select, advance, and then the highest one is the Sport Prestige, and the Sport Prestige is at $11,000 extra on top of the base. So if you want the highest trim, you have to go with the Sport Prestige, and it is $11,000 more. The Select is $4,000, and the Advance is $8,000 if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a little bit over $8,000. But anyways, this thing looks honestly amazing, and for a base trim, it does look pretty good. Not a big fan of the rims. I think Genesis could have done a little bit better job with the rims, but again, this is a base trim. Coming to the headlights, everything right here in the front is LED, which is expected from Genesis. This is a luxury brand, and the daytime running lights and turn signal indicators are in the same place, basically those LED strips. And high and low beam are sitting in projector tubes, and yeah, as I said, everything is LED right here in the front. The grille is finished in blacked out chrome, and does look pretty good. In the bottom there is some flat black, definitely adds a cheaper look. And here is the sensor for the emergency braking, and in the bottom there is some chrome, blacked out chrome. And honestly, from some angles it looks like normal chrome, and from some angles it looks like it's blacked out chrome. There is a functional vent right here on the side, and Genesis logo is of course right there. I really like the design of the hood, and yeah, overall I think it does look pretty good. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll show you the side view of this GV70. Here is a side view of this Genesis GV70, and the side view looks okay, but those trims making the side view of this SUV look a little bit weird. So again guys, I'm not a big fan of those trims. The size is 235/60/18, so there is a good amount of rubber, but the design overall just doesn't look very good for $43,000 and for a Genesis, for a luxury brand. But for a base trim, I get it, but still I think they could have done a little bit better job. In the bottom there is some chrome, and all the window trims are finished in chrome. There is some roof rails, and again guys, there is no sunroof for a luxury brand. I think there should have been at least a standard size sunroof. For the door handles, the top portion of them is finished in chrome. The bottom is finished in the same color as this SUV, and on the mirror there is a blind spot monitoring system and a turn signal indicator, and the bottom of the mirrors are finished in gloss black. But let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll show you the back view of this Genesis GV70. Here is the back of this GV70, and the back looks okay. Up top there's going to be a spoiler, and the brake light is basically the whole thing, so it is a very long LED brake light. Here is the wiper. I really wish it was tucked underneath the spoiler. And here is the button to open the tailgate, and Genesis is written back here, finished in chrome. GV70 badge is all the way to the left, and all-wheel drive badge is all the way to the right. The tail lights have the same look as the headlights, and they're very long, and they do extend into the quarter panel, and they can be seen from the side when they're on. And for the turn signal indicators and the reverse running light, everything right here in the back is LED. And probably my camera is capturing the turn signal indicators amber, but everything is red here in the back. So I really wish that Genesis made the turn signal indicators right here in the back amber. In the bottom there is some flat black fake vents, and there's some sensors here in the back, and there's this chrome trim in the bottom, and the reverse lights are LED as I said, and they're located all the way in the bottom. I'm not exactly sure why Genesis made the exhaust tips like this. So they're basically fake, and the exhaust or the pipe is actually inside. So fake exhaust tips, and the surrounding is finished in chrome. On the 3.5 The exhaust tips look much better than the 2.5, and yeah, overall the back looks okay. Here's a key of this Genesis GV70. Does look okay. It's a little bit on the bigger side, but it has a really nice weight to it. There is 6 buttons on it: lock, unlock, panic button, remote start, tailgate release, and a button to basically turn on the lights for a few seconds. Anyways, to remote start this Genesis, lock it once and then hold down the remote start button, and that's how it turns on. Let's go ahead and open the lift gate. There's 3 ways to open the lift gate. There's one on the key, one button right here underneath the wiper, and there's one inside. Lift gate opens nice and quick. Up top there is 2 buttons. There is a button to close the lift gate, and the other button is to close the lift gate and lock the SUV. Anyways, inside there is a decent amount of space, but the floor is a little bit on the higher side, and on the left there is some tie downs, LED lights. There is a handle to drop the left seat down, another handle to drop the right seat down, a little bit of storage place right here, LED light, tie downs, and a 12 volt. And in the bottom there's a tiny bit of storage place, but if you lift this up one more time, there's going to be a little bit of storage place right here on the sides. And underneath there is the jack and the jack tools, and what's crazy, there is a spare tire underneath this cover, so I'm glad that Genesis added a spare tire. Usually luxury vehicles don't have spare tires, but I'm glad that there's a spare tire in this Genesis GV70. Alright, so I just dropped the seats down, and there is a ton of space with the seats down, and those seats do go nice and flat and they lock in place. But yeah, there's a good amount of storage place in the back of this GV70. Here is the front door panel, and the front door panel looks pretty good. I really like the design, and I really like this beige section. And up top, this is nice and soft, finished in black. The door handle is finished in brushed aluminum, very light. I really wish it had more weight to it. There's brushed aluminum right here. I really like this beige color. This is a little bit on the harder side, but does have some softness to it. I love the black stitching, and there's a tweeter right here. All the window switches, mirror controls, everything looks honestly amazing, much better than something like a BMW. So I think BMW should do a little bit better job with their window switches. Genesis is doing a great job. All the windows are automatic up and down, and I really like this gloss black brushed aluminum. This is actually soft, so that's good. A little bit of storage place. I really wish it was a tiny bit bigger. Here is a speaker, and by the way, this interior is called Vanilla Beige, and it is very nice. Seats are nice and comfortable, and design looks okay. Here are the seat controls, lumbar support, of course powered seats. And let's go ahead and move inside this GV70, and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here's the interior of this 2022 Genesis GV70. Does look pretty good from the inside, and again guys, this is the base trim, and I personally think it looks pretty good. I really like this beige color. I think it just looks amazing. It's called Vanilla Beige. Steering wheel has a nice thickness to it. Design looks maybe a little bit weird for some people, but I think it looks pretty good. I definitely prefer the steering wheel on the GV70 3.5. Anyways, this one is not bad at all. As I said, it is wrapped in leather, has a nice thickness to it, and I really like the crossed stitching. And yeah, overall it has a nice thickness to it. Right here on the left there is the voice command, phone controls, volume controls, mode favorite, and on the right is the safety features, the adaptive cruise control, steering assist, and yeah, just all the nice safety features. And the buttons and the surrounding is finished in brushed aluminum. And behind the steering wheel there is the wiper controls for the front and back, and paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. And on the left is the headlight controls with the turn signal controls, and gauges look pretty good. The right is basically an LED screen, and you could toggle through a few things, so I'll go ahead and show you. You could go up and down, some and some menus. Let me see if I could actually go down. So yeah, to go down, basically you use the scroll OK button, and to go from one menu to another, you click on this button right here. And yeah, gauges look pretty good, and yeah, nice and very easy to understand and read. And right here on the left, there is a few buttons. There is the engine shut off, brightness control, hill descent, traction control, tailgate release, and e-brake. And this is finished in gloss black, some brushed aluminum around it. And here is a screen. It's a 14.3 inch screen. It does look pretty good, and it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And I think Genesis did a great job with their system and the way how this screen looks like. Nice and responsive, and it is, by the way, touch. So let's say if you want to go to setup, just click on setup and that will take you there, or you could use this wheel right here. Anyways, very easy system to use, and as I said, it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Let's go ahead and put it in reverse. So backup camera resolution is very, very good, nice and clear, and there is a down view and a wide view, and you could get the 3D view in the GV70, but you have to go, I think, for the higher trims. Anyways, this is nice and soft. Even this top portion right here is soft, and air vents look good. I really like the brushed aluminum on the dash. And here is the engine shut off, or the engine start stop, located in a very good place. And climate controls, very easy to use. Temperature, does have dual climate control, and it does have an automatic function, low, medium, and high. Anyways, does have heated seats, 3 stages, and this screen right here has that haptic feedback, so when you click something you feel a vibration back. And down here there is few shortcuts. Let's say if you want to go to navigation, click on navigation, or actually click on map, and that will take you to that built-in navigation, emergency light button, and a few other things. And down here there is the parking sensors, button to turn on the camera, drive mode button, snow, eco, comfort, sport, and custom, and volume control, tune, and there's a back, home, and menu. And here is the wheel that will control the screen, brake hold, and here is the shifter that will control the 8-speed automatic transmission in this GV70. To put it in reverse, just go ahead and click the brake, move it to the left for reverse, move it to the right for drive, and slightly to the left for neutral. And here is the park button, and Genesis did a great job with paying attention to details. Anyways, there's 2 cup holders, nice and big, and a phone storage place right here with a wireless phone charger, 2 USBs, and you could close this cover if you want to. And this is nice and soft. I love the black stitching on it, and inside there is a decent amount of space with a tray and a 12-volt. And this right here on the side is finished in gloss black with some brushed aluminum. And here is the rear view mirror. It's frameless. It does have some buttons underneath it for the garage controls. And up here there is LED lights, touch sensitive buttons, which is beautiful. And there is this button right here will turn on all the lights, SOS, and this button right here will keep the lights off when the doors are open. And here is the glasses holder. And for the visor is nice and solid. It's a little bit on the lighter side. Anyways, it is nice and soft, and inside there is a massive mirror with a nice bright LED light. For the back door panel, it has the same design as the front door panel. This top portion right here is actually soft, so this is not finished in plastic. I like this brushed aluminum, and more of that beige, and more of that double black stitching. Door handle feels light just like the front, but I really like the brushed aluminum. And here is a window switch. Door locks in the back. This is, as I said, a little bit hard, but does have some softness to it. Some gloss black brushed aluminum. This is actually soft, so that's good. Tiny bit of storage place in this back door. And here is a speaker. And for the back seats, okay amount of leg room. Headroom is pretty good. This is an SUV. And here is the armrest 2 cup holders, a little bit on the smaller side. This is nice and soft, and the leather feels nice and smooth. And in the back, there is some air vents. They do look good. There is 1 USB in the bottom, or actually 2 USBs in the bottom, and nice storage place. And that's how the front of this Genesis looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2022 Genesis GV70 base. I would like to thank Nick and Key of Genesis here in Milford, Connecticut for providing me this GV70. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.